doing a get to know me video. It's going to be my first video on my channel, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So a little bit about me. My name is Amanda Rodriguez. I am 27 years old, just turned March 29th, so you know, I'm an Aries. So I was born in Providence, Rhode Island, and then I moved to Syracuse, New York when I was around like 5.5 years old, and I lived there until like age 18, and then I moved to Boston, where I'm currently living, for college. So yeah, so I did a poll on my Instagram to ask, you know, if anyone had any questions they wanted me to answer in this get to know me. So I have a few questions that I'm going to be answering below. And yeah, so that's going to be what today's video is going to be like. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why. I'm just like awkward. First question. What is your dream home and your dream job? Okay, so originally I planned to move to LA like in my early 20s because I pictured myself pursuing my passion for dance and, you know, making a name for myself. And I feel like California, you know, they have a lot of opportunities over there in regards to like the performing arts. So yeah, that's where I really like pictured myself. Now it's kind of like up in the air, you know, with the pandemic and, you know, just financial hardships. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Next question. Favorite food? My favorite food is Italian Supreme Pizza. And not just any Italian Supreme Pizza. It has to be pizza from New York. And you know it's a good pie if you can just get a plain cheese or cheese and pepperoni. And the pizza is just so delicious, it needs nothing else. So when you're first trying pizza, you want to make sure it's plain or it has pepperoni. Because otherwise, if you get all the toppings and it turns out to not be good, you're just going to be mad. So make sure when you get your pizza, it is only from New York. And I'm not talking about like when you're in a different state and they have like New York pizza as like, you know, their heading or whatever. No, that's disgusting. You need to get pizza from New York City or upstate New York. So I'm just gonna make a little shout out. Shout out to Varsity Pizzeria on SU Hill in Syracuse, New York. I don't know if it's the same recipe, but when I was going there, their pizza was just like top tier pizza, like so delicious. And I haven't come across any pizzerias in Boston that are as good as Varsity Pizza, but I have found this pizzeria in Watertown that is really freaking delicious. I wouldn't compare it to Varsity because, you know, Varsity is just like up here, but I would say it's delicious and I would go again and eat there. So shout out to Frank Pepe's Pizzeria in Watertown. That pizza is delicious. You know, they have a thin crust. They have these tiny, cute little pepperonis on top. It is just delicious. I would eat there again in the future. So, yes, pizza, pizza, pizza. I love pizza, but it has to be a specific type of pizza. It can't just be any greasy, nasty pizza because I won't eat it. Okay. Third question. Why 2 degrees? Okay, so initially, you know, I applied to 5 colleges. I applied to Newberry College, I applied to Mount Ida, I applied to Southern New Hampshire University, Bridgeport University, and Bentley University. So I got into 4 out of the 5 colleges. Newberry College was the only school that offered cheaper tuition. They paid for partial grants and unlike the other schools, as far as like their business program, it was just more compatible for me. I also liked the fact that it was a smaller campus because, you know, for me, when I'm learning, I need that one-on-one time with the professor. You know, I tend to get a little intimidated when, you know, it's a larger classroom, and I can't really learn. I get easily distracted, so that was a plus for me. So yeah, I chose Newberry College for my first degree. I graduated in May 2017 with my bachelor's in business management. Now, at first, you know, when I was going to the school, I thought I was getting a double bachelor's, one in business and one in fashion merchandising. Now, there was like a mix-up with like my career advisor, and I didn't realize until like, I would say like junior year, that I wasn't really taking classes in fashion. Well, as part of the, you know, the administration part, you know, so that kind of bummed me out. So I was just like, let me just get my bachelor's in business, because, you know, business management, it's the foundation for everything. You know, I would learn like, you know, entrepreneurial skills and leadership skills, and, you know, that would set me forth for whatever I decided to go into in the future. So that's what I did. And then I didn't want to go straight back into school because I was still trying to figure things out, so I took a semester off. And then I went back to school. I applied to Simmons University, which is an all-women's school, and I got accepted, and I went to school there from January 2018 till May 2020, and I was a Dick Scholar, and a Dick Scholar basically means that I already graduated with a bachelor's degree and I was going for another one. And so I got my second bachelor's in arts administration with a minor in the performing arts. Now, if I would have known about Simmons, I would have never went to Newberry College. I feel like if I had to compare my Newberry College education to Simmons, Simmons exceeds my expectations, because I really had to, you know, stay on my shit. And it was a very like competitive school in terms of like academics. I felt like, you know, the teachers really knew how to teach, and you know, I learned a great deal as compared to like, because Newberry is like more of like it felt like a high school, to be honest. Like, you know, everybody knew everybody, and the education wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't really take much from that school. So, let's see. So why 2 degrees? Why the schools you went to? I think I answered that. And my college experience overall, I don't know. College was definitely like an eye-opener for me. I feel like in high school, they don't really prepare you for like the outside world. In college, I don't know, there's like pros and cons. But I did enjoy my college years. You know, you fall out with people, that's normal. And it just really like shapes you into, you know, into the person that you are today. So I wouldn't change it. I don't have any regrets. But yeah, not much to say. Question number 4. How did you get into dance? My mom could tell you, my mom could vouch for me. Like, ever since I was little, I loved to dance. Like, you turn any song on the radio, doesn't matter the genre, I would dance to it. You know, I would watch like MTV2 or whatever, and I would try to mimic the dance moves in the dance videos. I feel like dance has just always been a part of my life. Mostly non-professionally speaking, because I haven't had a lot of training, you know. So, you know, when I was 4 years old, I attended Ballet Prestige in Barrington, Rhode Island for just 1 month. 1 month. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to continue because of financial constraints. So then I didn't really dance professionally until I'd say like high school. You know, the first high school I attended, West Genesee, West Jenny. We did like she taught us like modern dance, and you know that's what we did for those 2 performances. Then, you know, I moved and I went to a different high school, Henniger High School, and I participated in the senior talent show, and I did my first contemporary piece. I choreographed it myself, and that was a very beautiful, heartfelt piece. I really enjoyed that. Then when I moved to Boston, at Newbury College, I practiced with a friend, and we choreographed this Haitian African hip hop fusion dance, and we won first place. Then, you know, when I went to Simmons, I participated in SUDC, which stands for Simmons University Dance Company, and I also participated in COF Dance, which stands for Colleges of the Fenway Dance. I loved SUDC. I felt like it was a very nice, you know, extracurricular activity. I just liked that it was all inclusive, like no matter, like, you know, when you try out for something and you know there's always that chance that you're not going to make it, well, this, like, you can try out and you'll still like be able to participate in other people's dances, and I really like that aspect. All the girls were super friendly. That's another thing that I liked. Everybody was so supportive of each other. Like, there wasn't really like a lot of hate, and you know, that's one of the main things that I found, like, in a lot of like dance companies. There's a lot of like snootiness, and like people think they're better than everyone else, but I feel like with this, like, it was really like a family type of thing, or at least that's how everyone made it seem to be. So yeah, I participated my first semester. I did 5 dances. Then the following semester, I did 5 dances again, and I don't know how I fit that in my schedule, but I did. And then my 3rd semester doing SUDC, I choreographed my first, I would say it's like jazzy, sensual. I did a song, Haunted. Oh my god. I did like a jazzy piece to Beyonce's Haunted. It was like a remix, like I mixed 2 of her songs together. And that piece was everything that I imagined it to be. The girls were amazing. They did their thing. And yeah, that was like, I was so proud of them. Really enjoyed that piece. And then for COF Dance, you know, I participated in me and my friend Jack Tan, we co-choreographed Lovely by Billie Eilish. That piece was beautiful. I really enjoyed working with him. He's a great person. Super talented, like dance. He's also like a videographer, photographer. He does graphic design. He just does everything. He's amazing. So shout out to him. And then also, let's see. Oh, when COVID came, that just fucking ruined everything. My senior year, I was working on my second piece. I was doing a contemporary piece to Yes Girl by B. Miller with my girls, and that was cut short, as well as Jack and I, we were also going to be doing a second contemporary co-choreographed piece to Sam Smith? I believe it's Sam Smith. Either Sam Smith or Ed Sheeran. Fire and Fire? I think that's Ed Sheeran. And yeah, that got cut short, and then I was also in Kara's contemporary class, and also Kelly's jazz piece, and that was cut short. So it just sucked a lot. And then I was doing 2 other dances. I was in my friend Cassandra's piece, and then my other friend Melina and Jocelyn's hip hop piece, and I was just like so bummed out because we worked so hard, and now we can't perform because of COVID. So that was that. That's how dance really like evolved for me. So yeah, I kind of felt a little like out of place since I didn't have that much experience for dance, but I didn't let that stop me. Like, I kept going, I just kept practicing, kept putting the work in, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. Question number 5. What kind of hair products do you use and all that hair? It's so pretty. First of all, thank you. I really don't have like a steady like hair routine. Right now I'm currently just using I don't know how to pronounce this. OGX. Anyways, I'm using the Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen shampoo. It smells really good. It smells like vanilla. It smells really freaking good. And then I've been using Swanson Ultra 90% natural tea tree oil conditioner. See that? Hopefully it's not blurry. Okay. And yeah, and then for like styling purposes, I'll use Pantene Curl Defining Mousse. But I don't have like a steady routine. It's just like hair products are just so expensive these days, and I never know what to use for my hair because they have like an array of products for literally everything. So I'm always confused when I go to the store and I try to get something. But as far as like products that I might try in the future, I heard Mielle is good. I think that's Mielle. And also, I heard of, okay, I can't think of it right now, but, yeah, I love putting like argan oil in my hair, coconut oil in my hair. I need a lot of moisture for my hair because it's very dry. Like, yeah, it's like pretty curls or whatever, but like if you can really see how my hair looks, it's very dry, like very dry. I can't use like anything with alcohol in my hair, like hairspray, gel. Sometimes a lot of gel has alcohol in it, and I can't really use that for my hair. So yeah, my hair is super dry. It always needs to be moisturized, especially when I have it like natural. And when I'm straightening my hair, I always have to use a heat protectant and I try not to put the straightener at like above like 400. I don't want to like damage my hair even more than it already is. So yeah, I don't really have a steady routine. I kind of just use whatever works, whatever I can get my hands on. But brands that I have used in the past, Garnier Fructis, I love them. Tresemme, Pantene, Herbal Essence. I feel like they're just, it just smells good on your hair. But I don't know if it like really like works well. I've only used a couple of their products, and that's just like for styling purposes. But yeah, hope this helps. Question number 6. Dream job, dream career. Okay. So my dream career path has changed so many times in the span of 26 years. I have a plethora of ambitions, from dancing to singing, writing, photography, working with children, empowering people, activism for social injustice, event planning. The list can go on. So I don't have a concrete plan, but I do know I want to be a sexual abuse advocate while still creating a safe space for underprivileged youth to express themselves through art. So, yeah. And the last question, question number 5, what has helped you the most in healing from sexual assault? So, I just want to touch on a few things. When it happens, you immediately self-blame and you feel dirty. You think it's your fault. It's not the abuser's fault, because I could have just said no, I could have just done this, I could have just done that. I could have stopped it. And sometimes it just happens so fast, and it's hard to react here and now. But it takes time to process. And it could be days, months, years even, to fully comprehend what has happened to you. And that's why when someone does come out and tell their story, it's important to support them and to be there for them and to let them know that it's not their fault and that you believe them. Because it takes a lot of courage to voice your story and what happened to you. And I feel like a lot of victims, when they come out or they reach out to family or they reach out to friends or whomever, people, they ignore them. They say like, oh, like you're crazy, like what are you talking about? Like this never happened, or you're just you're making excuses and just saying a bunch of like nonsense. And this is very hurtful, and you should never do that, because like I said before, it takes a lot of courage and confidence for someone to talk about their sexual assault or their child sexual abuse or rape or whatever. It definitely takes a lot of bravery to do that. So, but to answer your question, I would say what has helped me is a lot of personal development, a lot. Healing my inner child, doing the things that I used to do when I was little, and just doing what makes me happy and what makes me feel at peace, not really worried about, the outside world and what people think of me. I know for one, I constantly I constantly care about what people think of me, and you know, I'm always in my head. Even when I'm dancing, sometimes I'm just too in my head. I'm thinking like, oh, like this move doesn't look cool enough, or like, I don't know, just stupid things I shouldn't even be concerned about. But yeah, just healing my inner child. I've actually gotten into meditation, ASMR when I'm like about to go to sleep, listening to binaural beats. That's really helpful. Yeah, as I said before, writing. I love writing poetry when I'm like, you know, sad or angry or whatever. Dancing and singing, anything to express the emotions that I'm feeling in here that I can't verbally get out, I do it through the performing arts. And I would also say positive affirmations. I love positive affirmations. I actually have about 30 positive affirmations that I use. And I'm going to read my first 10 to you guys. Let's see. Okay, so number 1, I am highly blessed. I am divinely protected. I am worthy of love. I am in abundance. I am a survivor. I am strong. I am brave. I am beautiful. I am thankful. And I am powerful. So those are my first 10. Like I said, I have 30. Actually, comment down below if you'd like to hear more of my positive affirmations and, you know, how they've helped me in terms of, you know, my transformation. So yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment down below videos that you'd like to see from me. I have some ideas already, but I'm happy to, you know, listen to your feedback, and I know the mic was kind of like funky, so I'm working on that, and the lighting as well. But in terms of content, please be sure to comment down below what you'd like to see from me. And I will also be tagging my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for you to follow, and I will make sure to follow back. And yeah, so this has been Curlyqsss. Thanks, guys.